Ladies and gentlemen, we are on the final Carniball card. If you discount Neymar, it is Pulisic we're doing next. He's the final one of the paid ones, the ones that you can get on the market, and he's coming up next. So in today's video we are having a look at the final Carniball card that is on the market right this second, and it is 88 right mid Pulisic from Dortmund. Just looking at the stats, obviously he has a 79 rated basic card, he then has an 80 UCL, he then has an 84, I believe a UCL live. I believe they did go out, so Tottenham are obviously through, they did manage to beat them, I believe home and away, so obviously Tottenham did pretty well there. This card is nice. It's very, very nice. Maybe doesn't have the link value that a lot of cards do have. He is American, which you maybe can link to some American leagues, some really nice hybrids. Possibly even go for... Actually, I don't even know why I thought that. I thought American, I went to Wayne Rooney, and I thought, you know what, you can't even link him with him because he's bloody English. What am I thinking? My brain's scrambled with all these Carnivals, to be honest. But overall... a very, very nice card. Like I said, linkage factor, not the greatest nationality to link with. Bundesliga is okay to link with, but I find that a lot of teams not having Bundesliga in them anymore. So it's interesting to see. Obviously, you've got Royce in that cam role as an inform you could link him with, and then you could have Werner up front and have a trio like that. It's just an option that I'm putting out there. Let's look at the price and then a basic information first, and then we'll go on to stats and how this card works and whether you should invest and what chemistry style show you had. So we've got a lot to go through. Personally, 180k on the Xbox, 176 on the PlayStation at this moment in time. Realistically, it's not terrible. He's a very, very nicely rated stat card. That was a weird way of saying that. He's got some good stats. He's got the 97 pace, which I think everyone is drawn to. Everyone loves a good pacey card. Who doesn't? He's 2 away from max. What can you argue with that? He's got 99 acceleration and 95 sprint speed. So we already know we cancel out the Catalyst, we cancel out the Hunter, and we cancel out the Shadow. That is a given. You don't need no pace for him. Looking at his basic information, he's a 4-star, 4-star. I think that's very good. I rate that a lot. Right-footed, 5'10", with a medium work rate. Again, I can't complain at that. I think that's all right. Personally, if I'm having this card, chemistry style we'll do the chemistry style now before we do the stats. Personally, there's one aspect I think this card drastically needs improving, and the chemistry style I've picked out for it is the finisher. The only other option for me is potentially going for, I believe it is Deadeye. So what finisher does for you, it'll give you 90 shooting, 92 dribbling, 71 physical. Or you've then got the option of 92 shooting, 89 passing, and 92 dribbling again. So realistically, you're either choosing the shooting card and with the physical for the right forward, or you're going more right wing, right mid, and then going for that card that can cross a ball in or cut in at the same time as well. So they're my 2 chem styles for this video. I really think them 2 are the best for this card. You don't need any pace. Dribbling is fantastic. Physical, again, is really, really quick, so it doesn't necessarily matter too much. You may find him losing the ball a couple of times, but 9 times out of 10, they're not going to be as quick as him. So you put that into perspective. Personally, if I was having this card again, I would go with Deadeye. I think the passing element of him with Deadeye is better. And then obviously the shooting does stay roughly the same. There is a few different kind of stat movements, but it's practically 92 shooting, which I really rate. So we'll look at the normal card without no chem styles on, and then you can choose what you'd like to do. So he's got 97 jumping and 84 stamina. Rate that a lot. Think that's really good. He's got 91 vision, 81 crossing, 91 short pass, and 81 curve. Again, this is why I'm seeing the passing needs to be increased a little bit. You've got the really high-end stats, and then you've got some really low ones with a 66 long pass and stuff like that. I really could do with that being a little bit higher. Then we've got the shooting with 87 positioning, 83 finishing, 95 shot power, 84 volleys, and then 69 long shots. So again, another one that really could use that drastic upgrade. Then we have the 91 dribbling, and this is paired with the pace is my favourite stat on the card. 94 agility, 97 balance, 94 dribbling, 88 ball control, 85 reactions, and 72 composure. I didn't hear that one. That one just skipped by. The composure, yeah, without all jokes, composure was a little bit of an issue with him. I found that even though I felt he was really quick, good at dribbling, and okay at shooting, I think he scored a couple, but not a great amount. Especially for a right forward, I expected a little bit more from him. His composure did bring him down a little bit, and I don't say this on many cards, which is quite weird that it has some effect on some. I don't know if it's just me and some cards just battle through it, but he did seem to bottle a few chances that really were open chances for me, and that for me is vital. When you go into the top tiers of FIFA, obviously I'm only Division 4 and then Gold 2 on Foot Champs, kind of playing Gold 1 on Foot Champs if I'd really try hard. You realistically don't need to be wasting any chances, and that's a given, but it really matters when you hit them top divisions. When you're hitting Division 2, 1, Elite in Foot Champs, them moments that realistically will cost you the whole tournament, the whole game, everything. You want to make sure that you've got a player that you can rely on. When it comes to them easier shots, you need to be banging 100% in. Otherwise, they're going to have a player that does. So realistically, that was a little bit of an issue. I kind of exaggerated it a little bit. He weren't that bad when it came to composure, but if you get my drift, it does have some sort of an effect on the card, and that is where I'm thinking other left and right mids. Maybe, if I'm just pulling two straight out my hat, Mbappe and Neymar are better in that aspect. Obviously, this card has some very, very nice stats in general, which kind of outweighs some of that, but it's a big aspect to make sure that you're aware of. His composure sometimes just makes them mistakes, and that is something to look at with this card. Apart from that, let's just go overall now, because we've looked at the stats. I've told you the chem styles. Realistically, any of them two, Finisher or Deadeye, are realistically the best two for me. Let me know if you don't believe that's true and you wanna write down what other chem styles do you want to see. Is it Hawk? Is it Sniper? Marksman? Anything like that? Put it down below if you think a different chem style would work better. Always nice to see opinions. So realistically, if we go through the aspects of this card, his pace is phenomenal. Very, very quick. Dribbling wise is again phenomenal. Shooting for me was good to average. I don't think it was incredible, but it was almost there. I think with the help of Finisher and Deadeye, you could definitely get it up there. Passing was okay. I think he was better on the ground passing rather than crossing for me. And again, that's where Deadeye would come into it. And then jumping, thought he was actually really nice in the air for a small. How much was he? What was he? 5'11", 5'10", was really good in the air for me. Really thought he headed quite a few balls in, and that's really nice to see. Stamina, again, not much of an issue in 85. You may need to sub him off at extra time, but to be honest, you need to sub the whole team off practically. So that again doesn't have too much of an issue. Overall rating, I'm going to give him a solid 8.8. I thought he was a really nice right mid, but that 1.2 rating that's missing is where that extra, you're going to be 100% for me, and that's where I need to improve with him. Obviously, we've got plenty of right wingers, plenty of left wingers to go off at the minute. There's loads to choose from, and I think this has some certain aspects for him that would be really nice. Obviously, the linkage of Royce and Werner is, again, very, very nice, and I believe the right back from Dortmund, the future star, is phenomenal as well, so you will have the strong link there as well to link to see what your squad's like. So let me know down below what you think of this card. Have you used him? Obviously, he's one of the lower ones, but he's the final one. I've actually completed a promo with every card you can actually buy, apart from Neymar. Leave Neymar out of this. He's 2.9 mil. I'm not losing my house. Yeah. So make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe for more content, and I'll see you all for the next promo. Team of the week, whatever they want to bring out. Any card, bring them at me. Player reviews coming up next. Peace.